Did she just read Jasmine Crockett? She called her a fake ghetto hood rat. And she called her out for growing up rich because, a lot of people like Mrs. Crockett like to pretend that they were born and raised in the inner city. I don't know why, because if I was born and had parents that were wealthy and took great care of me, private schools, I wouldn't shy away from embracing it and being proud of it. But I think Jasmine Crockett deserves that. She's always calling other people out. She always got something to say. So whatever you put out in the ethers, it always finds a way of returning back to you. She looked like she was lost for words. She couldn't believe
it. We got to talk about Jasmine Crash Out Crockett. Because recently, she had a little speaking engagement, shall we call it, because it wasn't a rally, okay? And during it, someone had something interesting to say. Honestly, it was something that I even had no clue about. But now I do. And if you don't, you're about to find out too. So with that being said, let's dive in.
I used to stay at my granny's house. She was one of my favorite people in the entire world.
Jasmine! The people of Dallas deserve better than a fake ghetto hood rat. No, ma'am. Don't touch me. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. Get her off me. Get off me. Get out. Get off me. I'm not. Get her off me first. Get her off me first. Yes, she is. I'm standing still. Do your people know you're a spoiled rich kid from Missouri? Get it! Get it! Get it! Fuck you! Fuck you! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Get the fuck off!
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Are you proud?
Just in case I gotta cuff you up. Let's just go.
For what?
Let's go. I'm telling you to go.
So this is the lady here on your screen that called out Jasmine Crockett for being a spoiled rich kid from Missouri. Yeah, Jasmine Crockett went to private schools. People who grew up poor, they ain't going to no private schools last time I checked. Okay, I know I sure didn't, right? So this whole fake persona is just absolutely wild that she puts on. But we'll get into that in a second because even more people were calling out Jasmine Crockett or were absolutely loving that young lady calling out Jasmine Crockett, like this young lady right here. Check it out.
Sarah Gonzalez, I just want to come on here and tell you thank you for calling Jasmine Crockett out when she was at her own rally. Oh my God, that was so priceless. How you told her that people, y'all don't know who she is. She's a rich, spoiled brat from Missouri. She's a fake ghetto hood rat coming on here batting her eyes and everything, talking about fuck Trump and to hell with Elon Musk and everything. And then all the while you sit up here trying to be a pretender. You really being made a sucker out of by your Democratic Party because they really don't believe in you, Jasmine Crockett. I am so glad that they are doing a redistricting map of Texas. And then all other people that have so much confidence in her, oh, she's going to be president. That illiterate woman ain't never going to be no president. That illiterate woman ain't going to never go nowhere and all that. All them eyelashes and that eye moving and all that old stuff. Ain't nobody thinking about that woman. That woman will never lead nobody to nothing. So y'all Democrats, get a grip.
Hey, listen, that is the wildest thing to me, to want to be ghetto so bad. It's just weird. Like that's not the way you grew up, bro. That's not how you grew up. It's so weird. It's so weird. You were a rich kid. You came from a nice neighborhood, a good family, but you want to put on this ghetto persona for what? But more people are calling her out. Check out Charleston White.
Her talking the ghetto talk amongst all these white people.
But is she fake ghetto, Charleston? You see how that
she fake though, man. She got a law degree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she fake, but she this is the liberals' political tactic to pander to they niggas.
Hey, I rock with Charleston White because he does not hold back. He does not care what you think. He gonna say whatever he wants to say. He ain't gonna hold back at all. But it doesn't end there, ladies and gentlemen. There are more black folks calling out Jasmine Crockett for putting on this fake ghetto persona. And it's so weird.
So what offends me the most about Jasmine Crockett acting ghetto and performing ghetto is that some of us just are and have had to learn how to behave and exist otherwise. I'm not here to tell my mama's business, but the reality is the reality. My mama was a teen mother. She had 2 kids by 2 boys by the time she was 18 years old. By the time she met my daddy, she was what, 23? With these 2 kids that she was taking care of as best she could, on public assistance, no high school diploma, and then she had me at 24. My mama is the definition of out the mud. My father was not raised with his father, nor was he raised by his mother. He was raised in the country by his grandparents. My daddy is the definition of out the mud. My parents didn't grow up with privilege. My parents grew up and built privilege for their children as best they could. All of my sisters and all of my nephews have attended public school. Ain't nobody, I don't think there's a person in my bloodline who has attended a private school. I don't have college-educated parents. I wasn't raised by college-educated parents. My mama got her GED in the early 90s. Both of my parents have a high school education. My daddy has some college. They are self-taught, and they are self-motivated, and they have built what they have. And then I've worked to build on top of that. It is a slap in the face when you got privileged black people who attended private school, who grew up in healthy 2-parent households, do everything they can to operate backwards. When there are those of us who are trying to do everything we can to get it in the first place for the first time, as first generation. It's offensive seeing this girl play ghetto, because some of us are actually ghetto in real life. Some of us have to fight off ghetto demons every single moment of every single day that have us wanting to do ghetto things, and we have to know that we have learned better and operate in more mature ways. That's why I don't like Jasmine Crockett.
Hey, listen, I felt what she was saying right there. I felt exactly what she was saying, you know, 1,000%, 1,000%. There's some of us who actually are ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Grew up ghetto, you know what I mean? And had to change our ways so we weren't so ghetto anymore. And some of us still have some ghetto tendencies, right? And she's coming from a 2-parent household, private schooling, right? Nice neighborhoods, and she wants to go back and act. Bro, and she's in her 40s doing this. Bro, you are too old to be acting childish. Too old. It is ridiculous, man. It is absolutely ridiculous. This whole, listen.
Because we in these hot ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass mess, honey. So yes.
She went from this Jasmine Crockett to what you just saw.
Absolutely. First of all, it's good to see you in the new year. You know, no one could have told me that when I went down to Austin.
Does this look like the person that you see now? Does this look or sound like the person you see or hear now?
Absolutely. First of all, it's good to see you in the new year.
This looks like somebody who grew up in a nice neighborhood, was well educated, okay?
No one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress. It's just not what my plan was. But what I've always decided is that I would step up when there was a need.
Listen, he up there, he's spewing all kinds of nonsense and bullshit. Let me just be real. And we weren't gonna sit for that shit. We wouldn't, you know.
But when she called me and said, I think it's time for me to retire, and you're the one that I believe should take my seat, I really was kind of caught off guard. I didn't anticipate that. If anyone knows anything about the Congresswoman, they know.
We showed up, and if he had some sense, then maybe we would have been about that life. But y'all know he ain't got no sense. So please give some love. This took a little bit of coordinating to do, for sure. We got some cool shirts.
You know, the congressional seat is over 4 times as large as my House seat. And I was just starting to get into the rhythm of doing constituent services and things like that.
We got Madam Williams, who just happens to have the honorary seat. It's not even honorary because she's holding it down, y'all. But the legend himself, John Lewis, that is the seat in which she currently serves. So she honored his legacy. This is the message that she wanted to send today.
Does that sound like the same person? Not at all. This whole ghetto thing, it's all fake. It's fake. And it's so weird. It's so weird. It's so strange. Democrats want to be Trump so bad, but they hate him. I made a video on this. When Democrats all of a sudden wanted to start cursing and doing all this extra stuff, and it's like, bro, that's not you. That ain't you. Jasmine Crockett, this ain't you. That's not you. Hakeem Jeffries, that's not you. The pregnant pauses, bro, you trying to impersonate Obama, and it's trash. It's cringy. It's garbage. I forgot the Democrat's name, but there was a lady that was on stage, giving a little speech, and she said, yeah, we're going to go out and we're going to fuck Trump. And it's like, wait, what? You're going to do what? And right before she said that, she said, normally I don't curse, I don't do this. And you could tell she probably genuinely didn't or doesn't curse on a day-to-day basis. And that was what she said. And I was like, yeah, I can tell you don't curse at all. You going to go do what? You going to go F Trump? That don't even make sense. Like, you trying to get your cheeks clapped by Trump? Is that what you saying? It's so cringe, bro. It is so cringe and honestly offensive, right? Because when you talk about somebody like Jasmine Crockett, and Hillary Clinton, as well as Kamala Harris, folks who want to change their accent when they want to try to garner more black support, that is offensive. That is offensive. You feel like you gotta act ratchet in order to garner black support? You gotta put some hot sauce in your purse, Hillary Clinton. Claim you got hot sauce in your purse to garner more support for black people. Claim that you cook your greens in the bathtub, which is absolutely freaking disgusting. Kamala Harris, in order to garner more black support. Like, this is what they think of black people. But yet they want to accuse the Republican Party of being the racist, and the Republican Party hates black people, but y'all are trying to put on a fake persona to try to... Not only that, but you also telling black people that we can't figure out how to vote. Voter ID is racist because black people, it's going to discriminate against black people because we can't figure out how to get IDs, or we can't afford IDs, or we don't know where to go to. Like, what are we, stupid? I can figure out just fine how to get an ID. And I could go on, man, but I'm going to end it there. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions on all of this. It is absolutely wild stuff. The political times that we are living in is great for me, right? Because it gives me more content, more things to talk about on a daily basis. But it is absolutely wild. For any of my older folks who may be watching today, let me know in the comments. Has the political landscape ever been like this before? Or is this like totally new? And what I mean by this political landscape, Democrats, fake, what we talked about today, right? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Has this ever happened before in the past? Talk to me. Stay safe. Peace and love. I'm out.